Snake, always remember, the password is, Ocelot Senpai, I wish you would slay my spire. Listen, I didn't write it. I don't know why that is. Fuck, I don't know why I didn't compare this game to Slay the Spire sooner. Because very clearly it's a little bit more that than Balatro, obviously. Come on, dumbass. What do you... What kind of a streamer do you think you are, other than one who's not very clever? Anyway, it's back to Metal Gear AC exclamation point D. Let's go and get into this. So remember that this place is a location where we cannot proceed, but we have to find that out first. Because I don't think we can go to the next location until the guy tells us, hey, yeah, you have to bust into this place. Someone put this wall here. What do you mean someone put this wall here? I said someone put this wall here. Well, that was fast. Roger, what's this wall made of? Bricks. Seriously. Use that and barrel. Barrel! They're not going to show me the cutscene every time. That's good. I just want to speed along the next turn. It's fine. I think we flatten against this wall and we knock on it, or maybe it's elsewhere. Well, all that seemed to have done is piss that guy off, so... Let's try this. They won't let me move sideways along the wall. Or is that the wrong part of the wall that I have to... Like, surely... Oh yeah, you can press L and R to rotate the camera, by the way. So, just in order to hash this out, so where we can all point and laugh at me, or not, I suppose. I will read what it says in this guide. I suppose I could use a different one, but, the first time you enter this stage, there is not much to do. Go north past the broken section of wall and past the stairs. Once you are north of the stairs, turn east, parentheses right, and stop 1 block in front of the security camera. Before you head towards the camera, make sure that there isn't a guard looking in your direction. If he is, end your turn until he turns and walks away. If you have a SOCOM or FAMAS handy, take out the security camera. Now, flatten yourself against the north section of the wall the security camera would be looking at, which... Okay, let's rotate. So, I may be, like, one knot over, possibly. Even though north would be the other direction. But hey, maybe. Maybe. Just make sure that we aren't, like, looking at the part that it's not. Oh, so I didn't even have to knock on the wall. Okay. So it was just go for the crumbly bits. It's no use. The path is blocked. Looks like it's just been repaired. The wall surface is smooth as glass. I can't even climb it. That definitely does not look like that. I'm sorry, dude. It's very rough. I see. I could use your eyes too, Snake. We installed these, cybernetic things in you. But I can't do anything with the equipment I have here. There's a building to the west of the office. It's an armory. I'm sure of it. Armory. You can sense that? Yes, it's as clear as day. My voice has been cracking a lot lately. If you could get your hands on some C4, you could blast through the wall. Make sure you get the kind with the quotation marks on it, because all of the other stuff is just C3. It's not nearly as good. Head for the armory, Snake. The west, right? Got it. No, Snake, it's to the left. Thank you, Roger. Commander Roger. Alright, well, time to make tracks. Let's, never mind, we gotta, like, spend 20 minutes here to finish getting seen and everything. Alright, fine, I'll not be able to do that because I have to rotate first. Whoops. I forgot what direction I was facing entirely. I feel like the noise will just alert the other guys and will be a pain in the butt. Remember, you guys saw nothing, alright? Ah, Solid Snake, help me! Ah! 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 That's what you guys sound like. I'm sorry. Hold on. I can press triangle to, like, speed things up, I think. Yeah. Oh, there's a dude in front of the... Aw, you bastards. Alright, well... We all know how to deal with this, right? Put him on the chopping block. You didn't block, you... Well, we can't use that to move, so I guess... it's fine, there's another dude who just teleported in because of reasons. Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here, aren't I? He had to back up. I can just go stand on the bullseye and I'll be fine, right? He's just like, I need distance to be able to shoot the guy. Point, whatever. They just immediately go to not knowing that we're there. Thank you. Makes total sense. Wow, we got a rank B. For as good at this as a B is. Incredible. Please. Get me to a hospital. Wait, sorry. Now off to the armory. And that guy who's just off the map is like, whoop, I'm not really here. Whoop. A briefing on weapon card attributes. Oh, you said attributes. I mean, I guess stats are attributes. That's a term that's often used for it, and I do often simply say the phrase stats because of some reason. Oh, that's just streamer bot informing me that it needs to be updated. But it said attributes, and I thought it was going to be like elemental type of stuff, and I was going to be like, what, do we get Fire Sword at some point? It's Metal Gear. They would absolutely find some bullshit reason to try to make it fit. It's not the first chance that there's been anything that stupid. Anyway, they're just now teaching us what these numbers mean, which is cool. I could have just read the manual, and in fact, at some point I did read the manual. Alright, let's go to the minefield. I love that. I should probably put those mine detectors back in my thing. Be wary, there is a guy over there. Oh. I'm fine! I do enjoy, on a certain level, just the fact that you can just run over these claymore mines and it'll just be like, yeah, by the way, you're okay. Can I go up that path? Certainly not from here. Yeah, I didn't see nothing. Yeah, let's get some cost reduction there. Yeah, we only have like a few units of cost time lost there, so that guy made the noise, but hey. Put on this cardboard box. Ooh, I'm a cardboard box. You can't see me. Ah! Why does he sound like that to me? I'm doing this snake voice so badly. I apologize. Oh, they're making that once again. Yeah, okay, we will spend the other card to move here. I'm about to get up here and see that I have no way to actually do this, do I? Oh, they're closing the door! Boo! Yeah, remember to turn on fast forward mode so that way we don't have to see all these actions take this long. Can I use it to jump? No, I can't jump across there, never mind. Well, in my defense, I'm still kind of experimenting a little bit with this. Hey, we got back 5 time reductions, and you show me this cutscene for some... I have to actually press a button to tell it that I don't care, which is very silly. Listen, I swear I know what Meryl looks like. I spent some amount of MGS1 having to prove that, basically. Alright, we're in evasion mode here. Which means that typically it's ill-advised to, like, shoot people when you're supposed to be being evasive, but in my defense, I don't know if these dudes' ears work or not. I don't move. Now we can take that guy out. Come on. Yeah. He won't be getting up too soon. See, everything is fine. Ah, you fool. You did this to yourself? That guy didn't hear nothing. I don't think that's gonna work, but I'm giving it a shot anyway. Yeah, he's walking away from that. Oh. Well. Yeah, that's why, again, don't bother using stuff like that, because the actual usage of it doesn't seem to be that high. He's just going the other way. He doesn't know where we are. At least he shouldn't. You might have heard our footsteps, depending on how much the AI actually does stuff like that, but hey, he didn't even get to move, so everything is fine. Do not worry. Oh god! Ow. Let's eat a ration. And just hope they don't hear the crunch or something. And go, oh, that's... Oh, that's a real issue. That's... I mean, I can't equip it. Can I equip that too? Feel slightly confused at this point. I like my chances of getting this dude. Never mind, but he fell over, so that's good. He is gonna just lay there, I guess. Gonna have to let these bozos funnel in here. Nice shooting, you fucking clown. Hold on, where's the dude who was shooting at us? Oh god, this camera is rough. Okay, there he is. I gotcha. Out here and chuck our stun grenade at him, like right in front of him. That has a radius, right? At least it should. It would be stupid if it didn't. Oh god damn it! Right, it takes time to do it. Oh. Yeah, that... Oh, man, those things are kind of booty, actually, in that case. They're, like, no radius, and they're extreme delay. Eesh. Fly in here. Doesn't explain why I'm playing like boot at any point, but hey. It explains why there's a fly in here. I'll just eat a ration while a guy unloads an entire clip of a gun at me. Which he does instantaneously, effectively, because turn-based. Turn-based. But if you play an RPG and... Oh. Right. Fuck me, I have no cards. Damage. I mean, those genome soldiers are nice, but I would prefer to be able to actually do things instead of... Equip the body armor. Smash past the Meryl cutscene. Oh, I guess I specifically have to press the X button, huh? Oh. As these guys are just sort of looking at me like, hey, what if we made this a problem for you? Fuck it, we'll equip that thing too, I guess. Use this to make this a one-tick turn here. Where are all of my weapons? What is going on here? Come on. And instead I drew 2 cardboard boxes. Fuck. This is like the worst shuffle. All of my guns are going to be glued to the bottom of the deck. Oh, wow, a grenade. That's... That's real good. Actually, it does kind of seem like they've all kind of departed for a little bit here, so... What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to... Yeah, I think it's just these two dudes who are watching over. Oh, no, the other guy was there too. I just couldn't see him because of the fact that he was behind the boxes. Well, whatever, mates. Let's crawl up beside him and... not move with the card. And he's down to, like, 1 HP. That's disappointing. Let's move up to him. And here's my question. Am I allowed to punch him yet? No. I gotta wait for him to stand up. Oh, you're approaching me? Wait. Get back here, you fucking coward! God, how many of those rations is he eating too? Like... Okay, good. I was worried that that gap was too wide. Alright. He did. We, just sit here now, I guess. As they prove to be unable to see me. For whatever reason. Just... this out. Oh, right. Look at me forgetting how this works. Let's equip this thing and start using the old box trot to get over there. Ho ho ho! Ah, what a terrible joke. Alright, and we're out. Well, that was embarrassing, so... We only got a D rank, but whatever. Are these scores actually meaningful? Yeah, we got that part. Yep, deck automatically reshuffles. Shuffling the deck to 10 costs. Wow, that's pretty expensive, honestly, but hey, whatever. I guess they just want to make sure that you don't overdo it too much. In terms of just like wasting cards or anything. Hey, be smart about it so that way you don't burn huge amounts of cost. Well, listen, I'm already playing a terrible deck, so it's fine. Let's remove that. And add ourselves another SOCOM. That seems to be a really good weapon, actually. Take that out. I'm really not feeling the stun grenades. They kind of seem like crap, honestly. Any survival kit seems useful on some level. Yeah, but this is just only the MGS1 cards for some reason. Oh, right, because I'm pressing X, not the other one. Whoops. I guess technically I can place Claymore Mines, but they are kind of a pain in the butt. Styptic. We haven't seen a use for any bandages yet, so... Okay, right, that's ally cost. That's not super useful for us right now. I'll take the mine detector, I guess. Spin kick worth it? I mean, it's expensive, but it seems pretty good because it'll knock the target over if we don't kill it, and the damage, I mean, 60 sounds pretty good. Honestly, no, never mind. It's kind of shit. Disregard what I was saying. It seems bad, actually. Let's take the... Alright, fine. We'll take some chaff grenades, I guess. And we have... buy some MGS packs here until we run out of how many are available, I guess. Add fall so we can knock people down. Life plus 10 every 5 costs up to a maximum of 200. That's interesting. And some more of these. I'm pretty sure I'm capped out on Genome Soldiers anyway in terms of... for now, we surely are after that. Eesh. Those are not useful thanks to Konami deck construction rules. Whatever. Let's go to the armory. Let's go and find us some C4. Roger, I made it to the armory. You know, C4 isn't the only thing you'll find of use in there, Snake. How do you know? Well, Ellis said that people invest a lot of sentiment in weapons. Those who have made weapons, used weapons, lost their lives to weapons. Such items often contain spiritual residues, which you can view with your special powers. So it's starting to make sense to you. Roger. Is it stated somewhere in fine? Is it stated in fine print somewhere that we have to trust Little Miss Tarot card here? Snake. I can hear you, you know.
Alice, where are you going? Alice! Snake, both the FBI and CIA have treated her as a guest of honor. And I received a detailed statement explaining her qualifications in advance. Maybe you need to grow up a little.
Since when does a grown-up put his life in the hands of a child? Have you ever played any of your other games, Snake?
You need to get into that armory and find the C4. I know you can do it.
Right. Wonder if there's some other stuff in here I could ransack. I mean, hell, at this point, you're already out here ransacking an armor. You may as well go big, right? Look for some fucking rockets or something, right? Surely there's got to be something halfway decent in here. Ah, yes, pile of crates just in a corner. That's where the good stuff is, right? Flip something, alright. So we can see what it is. No, I don't think we should do that yet. Let's go this way. We've got a... Yeah, I was gonna say, we've got a pistol. We can give this guy a bad time. We only gotta land 2 hits. So, or maybe we gotta land more than that, because he's got ceramic armor on or something. That shit just shatters like porcelain, surely, right? Yeah, he's at full HP, and he just took 0 damage from us shooting him in the back. That's a pity. Might have to go up there and bonk him with our sword. Although we do have to be careful about that dude, who is literally right there. No, don't move with it. Don't. That's a waste of resource. Well, that works. This other guy just didn't move. Oh, I guess I can shoot the barrel with it, huh? No, I want to target the guy. Shooting the barrel up that close, that seems a little bit... Well, we landed 1 hit on him. Yep, he's toast. They don't have a lot of HP, but that armor is pretty stout. You gotta do some work to deal with that. Excuse me. However, thankfully, it seems to just be a one-shot deal. Let's drink that real quick, and that should get us basically right back to where we need to be. Equip this, and... will they tell me anything if I walk up to the level 1 location? For now, I'm going to say fuck it and just cardboard box my way around for a bit here. But this guy just stops out right in front of the cardboard box. Oh, he's blocking the road. consume this and look over at this guy and be like, surprise! Thankfully, he's not wearing the body armor. He just eats it nice and quickly. Wow, this dude moves into place here, and we draw Jack Diddley Squat. I don't need that many scopes, that's for sure. I could have punched that dude. I should have punched that dude, actually. What am I thinking? Always punch guys if you get a chance. God, the accuracy on that is kind of buns. That didn't do much. Alright, just punch him. Yeah! He's somehow not dead. You know, good on him for being insanely tough, I guess. Now, surely they're not going to let me punch him again, right? And unfortunately, no such luck for us. Well, okay, first thing we do, fist him, and then we want to take that thing out, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a problem for us. Get our cost reduction. Get all 5 of that costs back. We cannot possibly be in need of a mine detector here, right? That'd be stupid. And then again, I say that, and it is a Metal Gear game. With that, and yeah, we'll put on a body armor also, and just wait it out for a bit. That. Don't really care much about the chaff grenade right now. It seems like we need to shoot out most of the security things. I just have those in case there's something more serious that we have to worry about. Which there very well might be at some point, I don't know. And he's going back to a bit more of a patrol state here. Yeah, they're not going to tell me anything about that. I was hopeful, but no such luck. It'd be best to not just go around and punch people randomly, even though it sounds like fun. Hey, Roger, can you see those?
Snake, are there stairs in there leading up?
Yeah.
According to Alice, C4 is stored somewhere on the 2nd floor. She stormed out again after telling me that. This girl is starting to get difficult.
Give her a lollipop and maybe she'll settle down.
Just take those stairs to the second floor.
Oh, they cut off my movement too. Come on. Yeah, I think the body armor is better than the evasion. Oh, they got the robots. Oh boy. Yeah, see, I think those chafing grenades might have been a good idea. That looks worrying.
Gun cameras are mounted on the walls. They've been programmed to attack anyone that triggers their motion sensors. If they make things difficult for you, disable them while the lamp is green. Also, be careful of the infrared sensors. Past one in danger mode will be activated.
I've seen them around. Ah, yes, that's no ordinary security camera there. I wonder if I can shoot him. Probably not. I should be able to chaff him, though. Oop. I'm fine. Now, surely, Snake, you could probably have just walked in there, right? Just... Or... What the... Yeah, you did just walk in. I'm sorry, I'm being an idiot here. I'm thinking of the wrong thing here. Surely, Snake, you could have just... used the fucking... whatever you call it. You could have just thrown out the chaff grenade and then hidden back in your box. Alright, no cards played, and, well, yes, cards played, but no energy spent, so that's cool. Pick this up. We got it!
Looks like you got your hands on some C4. You can use that to destroy the wall. Get the hell out of there. Looks like the only way out is where you came in. Get back to the hall, Snake.
That's right, it's time to get out. Get out! Let's use this. I don't know how long that's going to last. It hopefully will last as we move out of the place. Our chaff should last long enough for this to continue to baffle the things. Should be good to take the rest of the stairs from there, yeah. I don't need to do that right now. Well. Shafts... oh. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. Apparently my left trigger button, though, goes to the save state menu. Who knew? Answer, probably somebody, but I don't know who they are offhand. This is a pretty good in-out, though, I gotta say. A pretty solid in-and-out session here. Because, yeah, that should be the only dude who's over there. It's just the guy who's walking back and forth. God, our cost is going crazy here. Well, good thing we can reduce half of that, so... If there's some sort of time constraint on our score, well... Not anymore, there isn't. And we still get a D rank. Oh god, I didn't even realize we got in that many fights. Wow, okay. Disregard whatever I was saying before. Hey, we got our C4. Nice.
Looks like you made it out in one piece. Head for the wall blocking off the residential quarters. Once you blast through that wall, go find Fleming on the other side. Getting in touch with him should give us an idea of where Pythagoras is located. Looks like you'll be on that mountaintop, taking in those breathtaking views much quicker than expected.
If we can trust Gary, that is. There's something about that guy I just don't like.
We are all very fortunate you ran into Gary, but we'll find out if he's been telling the truth once you get to the residential quarters. Proceed with caution.
Right. Press triangle during your turn to switch to... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Oh, I can use the D-pad to move that around? That's useful. I forgot about it. Man, complicated camera controls, huh? No, not yet. We want to go into... First of all, let's go into the card shop. And go grab some cards here. We've got an Otacon. We got Mailing. Right, we had that before, didn't we? And here's Revolver Ocelot. There he is. Sets user's gunshot cost to 2. Nice. Well, in effect, user cannot execute CQC attacks. Effect less for 20 cost. That's probably fine, actually. I think I can deal with that. Member of the newly reformed Foxhound, former Spetsnaz commando. His weapon of choice is a single-action army. Also a specialist in torture. I mean, I know that that's the character, but there's just something very funny about how all of that comes together in a certain way. Oh, I didn't finish reading the details, did I? 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Yeah, okay, listen to you dork. Let's go into our deck builder here. I don't think I need the chaff grenades now. Let's, at least not for a little bit. I might still want the mine detector, though, but... Oh yeah, we didn't read Naomi Hunter's thing. After use, heals 10 life every 5 cost, up to a maximum of 200. So basically, you just use it and you start regenning, I guess. Member of Foxhound's medical staff, on loan from ATGC. Oversees the gene therapy and enhancement of Foxhound soldiers. Put that in... Is my deck, like, massively overloaded? Oh, no, I removed the chaff grenades in the wrong direction. I was gonna say, where's our C4? There it is. Okay. We're good. Let's go save real quick, because I forgot to do it recently-ish. And head on back to Ruins Lower, and let's do it. Even though the wall has been repaired, it could take a good 4 weeks for the cement to fully harden. The area repaired is still pliable enough for a little C4 to make its mark. C4 can be detonated by shooting, as well as with a detonator or a timer. Got it? Right. Well, looks like we're going to probably have to shoot it, because I don't think we got the other thing. Alright, start out by gaining some actions. Start moving into place here. And use that. Just end the turn. Alright, we just kind of want to move into place here. Oh shit. I guess I can't just move into place here. Deal with that thing. And end the turn. Flatten against the wall. Whatever, he saw me at, that's fine. Place that, and... Get me the fuck out of here! This guy's probably going to come towards us. It's a bit of a pity, but hey. We'll just end turn. We'll take a moment to draw some more cards, so I can go look for my guns. There we go. Yep. Unfortunately, I did piss him off, but I think the noise probably have done pretty good in that department anyway, so... And start walking towards that guy. Realistically, if I wanted to be smart about it, I probably should have eaten the reduction there and then walked in, but... With any luck, I'll be able to just march on up to the guy and give him the old clobber in time. He'll start shooting me first, never mind. Dang. Well, that's alright. No, I want to fire back here. Might be able to get him. My odds aren't really the best, but we're taking a... Yeah, I saw I missed an attack, so... Looks like I'm going back. Bye! Use that. Get ration, so where we can say we did something this turn. And just wait for a moment. All these fucking goofballs just goof around. Right. Get boxed in. Hold on, I want to... Yeah, okay, so we can do this. Alright. That actually helps quite a bit with the camera controls, because... Otherwise, I was struggling with that shit. Yeah, let's equip the scope. We can go around the outside here. I didn't really realize that was much of an option, so... Oh, because we can't. That makes sense. Well, in that case, we just wasted a couple of Genome Soldier cards for no good reasons. Caution phase time. Gotta deal with that very carefully. Oh, whoops. Oh, he knew, and we're sending a message. It worked. I managed to blast through the wall.
Well done, Snake. Just like a pro. Okay, time to put the clock back.
Right. Wow, daylight savings time is over already? %. I could probably just use the SOCOM at that point. Oh god, no, the accuracy on that is dog shit. Never mind. I heard a lot of warning signs, so I think they all really know I'm here. Unfortunately, I don't know who can see me where, but... They definitely saw that guy get killed, so... And they would have probably heard it. So, Oh, I think there's... No, those are both the same dudes. They're just radioing for help. Let's equip that, and... use Ocelot as a movement card here. Ah, jeez. Well, let's eat the clock real quick and wait for it. Okay, here's how we solve this problem. And it's use a fucking sword. Clearly, I mean, that's gotta be the most sensible way to deal with your problems, right? Ah, heck. What an incredibly claustrophobic area. Let's... Okay, he's right over there, so... here's the deal, is I'm just gonna bug. I'm just gonna absolutely get the hell out of Dodge here. I'm gonna have a crappy time dealing with the fact that I've gotta probably hold these dudes off of the gates here. It's just busily attacking me over there with the STFU or whatever it's called. But he is facing us, so... Ooh, our accuracy is dog shit on that. Ooh, boy. I don't like that. I don't like that prospect at all. Not when I have no, not when I have no scope. But hey, you know what? We can just run to the exit. They don't have to do anything. They can be in alert mode. That's the main takeaway here. None of that matters. Colonel, it don't matter. None of this matters.
Come in, Snake. This is Roger.
What is it?
New info is coming from headquarters. Investigators have confirmed that Pythagoras is a thing that we keep changing the pronunciation on, but it's also the name of a research project being conducted at Lobito Physics and Chemistry Lab. Yeah, that's where I am. Our mission is to find out more about this Pythagoras research and Fleming, the man behind it. Another fact has been confirmed regarding Fleming's research. He was conducting drug-related tests and production in this lab. How much of this do we already know? Combat enhancers? No, something much more vile. Oh, great. He was developing a pill specifically to make people... I don't know. I can't think of a joke here. Candidates from various countries were sought and used for clinical testing. The candidates signed an agreement, basically an acknowledgement of the life-threatening dangers involved in the testing they were to take part in. Perhaps a large sum of money is what persuaded them to endure such horrors. Life-threatening dangers? All sorts of viruses were shot into the test subjects in order to monitor the effects of a new drug. I get it. He must have chosen this remote island as a way to cover up what he was researching. But what about Beagle, the sponsor of this lab? What the hell is it? What was going down in here? Whoa. Let's focus on the mission at hand for now. Get a hold of Fleming and things should become clear. You should head for the residential quarters now. I'll continue probing for details on Fleming's whereabouts. Right. Snake, it says here that he swam for it. Looks like she woke up. Ooh. Get in the back. Hi there. What's your name? I'm... It's okay. Take a moment. S? It's okay. Take a moment to read the text box if you have to, little girl. Your name is written up there, so that'll help you out. I'm... name's Minette. Minette? Uh-huh. Minette Donald. All by yourself? Well, I'm going to see my daddy. Where's your mom? Well, Mommy really hates Daddy now. So she didn't come. Oh. I see. Aren't you scared to ride on a plane all by yourself? Nope, I'm used to it. Pretty brave, kiddo. I'm used to riding on planes too. Usually on the outside. So this is the first for me. I don't know what. Mr. Hawk. I didn't mean to startle you.
Shit, let me try that again.
I didn't mean to startle you. It's just that they keep pumping these damn drugs into me. My body and mind are both going nuts, so...
Maybe I should be doing like a Dale Grimble voice in that case, but I don't remember what Dale Grimble sounds like, so... Ah! Dot, dot, dot. It's awful. Something awful has happened. Help, sis. I'm scared. What should I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was... I realized what I was doing before. It's just like, wait. The stewardess lady in the back. She's all bloody. She was killed. There's a bloodthirsty killer on this plane, sis. You killed her, huh? How come you found out so easily? That's no fun. Did you do as I said? Yeah, I carved 11 on her forehead with the knife, just like you told me to. Am I a good girl? Uh-huh, you're a real good girl. Thank you. I was like waiting to hear if there's going to be an explanation of the number. It's me. Oh, it's no use. It's no use! It's no use! Both Lena and I can only move our fingertips. Putting these earphones on was like pulling teeth. Those damn drugs. They paralyzed us. But I told you, I can't move a muscle. Even if I could, you think I'd really give a damn about the other passengers? What? A bomb. So, Emilio is already on the move, is he? Ask Emilio how things are going at the lab. Never mind that now. What about the bomb? But if you know what falls into the wrong hands, everything could go public, and... Oh, I know. Damn it. Why'd this have to happen? We can't let that monster live now, can we? Huh? Who the hell is that? Solid Snake? Is that a penis joke? Quit fucking with me, dude. Oh. Aha. I see. Damn, I haven't heard from Dave in years. So that's also a viable option. But can we really trust Emilio to that extent? I heard he's been saying and doing some pretty disturbing things lately. Going against the agreement made between him and the organization. What's that? You got a clairvoyant in there? Fucking hell, they'll just hire anybody these days, won't they? Alright then. Help us. Only one of us can move. She's a child. Right. Connect me to him. That guy over there thinks he can solve everything. He's deluding himself. Deluding himself? What does that mean? Is it more fun than killing people? You'll see, sometimes you can be so... Well, I'm a doll. I don't have a brain. No killing for a little while, okay? Boring. I want to go home. We gotta keep low profile, idiot. I'm Alice Hazel. I'm Minette. Minette Donald. Minette, I have a favor to ask you. I don't feel good. Move, right? Selfish now. The fate of all on board rests in your hands. You're their only hope. I don't know, that's a lot of responsibility. Listen, okay? Now, there's a bomb somewhere on the plane. A bomb?! If you can find it, then everyone might be saved. Eh. Really? It's a race against time. Look around and do exactly as I say, okay? Mm-hmm. Are you listening to me? I said yes, okay? This is why I can't handle kids.
Okay then, guess I don't have a choice. I was gonna save this for later, but as you're so bored, I guess I'll have to make a little change in plans. What is it? Come on, sis, tell me something fun. Fun is too small a word for it. We need a word that's at least 5 letters long. And I'm the only one who knows how to do it.
Ah, yes, here we go. Here's more tutorials. Fall and faint. I guess, you know, a little bit more specification here would be nice. If they fall over, they lose a card. I don't know if I ever knew that, because we definitely have gotten knocked over by some of those landmines before. The character... did that say the character is get faint? I don't think I have a rewind key in here, do I? Mapping? Hold up. See, this is all our standard PSP controls. Oh, I do actually have a rewind key. Okay. No rewind. Oh! Fuck! I thought I noticed a weird, like, grammar mishap there, and I can't go back and check. Unconscious characters automatically lose their turn after a set period of cost. The character is returned to action with a full hand of cards. Oh yeah, that's some helpful explanation. But importantly, we get to save, because that was a lot of plot. And a lot of me doing really bad voices. Go to the card shop, let's spend our points and get some of these. We got Sniper Wolf. Effect lasts until equipped weapon is used or until next turn. Oh, so we need an equipable weapon. I don't think we have any of those. Her natural female patience, yeah. Yeah, sometimes this series can be a little bit... it makes me ask some questions, that's for sure. And there he is, there's Otacon. Yeah, are you an otaku too? That's the question I want to ask some of these devs. At various times. This deck should probably be okay. Let's move on to... this place. I hate when I sneeze and I feel like I get hurt. Shit's rough. I don't think any of that came through on the mic, though.
Snake, it seems that Senator Hack aboard Flight 326 managed to contact the White House. He stated that a number of people on board are already dead due to vicuronium bromide fumes. That's really hard to say in this voice. He also spoke of another type of killing. It was assumed that the hijackers were operating away from the plane, but now it seems that one or more of them are hiding among the passengers. The additional murders have nothing to do with vicuronium bromide. The pilot and co-pilot were found dead, their carotid arteries severed, with the numbers 1 and 14 carved into their chests. A stewardess was killed as well, found with an 11 carved into her forehead. Numbers. Oh, I hate math. The hijackers made sure to transmit an image of each corpse using the onboard camera. Those images are being analyzed at headquarters. The sole purpose of our mission is to hold a Pythagoras. Have you found out anything on Fleming's whereabouts? Negative. Nothing has shown up on our spy satellites. And Alice isn't back yet.
Ian Fleming. Probably not. I forget if... Did this guy have a first name? But I do understand the reference, and I think I made reference to that last time I streamed this, but that was a week ago, so I don't remember anything. Oh, is she really necessary, Roger?
Are you familiar with the Harold Burton case, Snake?
Yeah, you're trying to tell me that she's all we've got, isn't it? Is that the case? Never heard of it.
The Burtons own a large oil company. Harold Burton, head of the family business, was brutally murdered about a month ago. His body was found with multiple stab wounds, hundreds of them. At first, authorities believed the motive behind Burton's death was purely due to a grudge. But along with the unusual amount of stab wounds, his corpse was found completely naked, except for a Nacal brand nightcap on his head. The murderer was full of contempt for Burton. He might have confused this company with Halliburton. Several days later, the authorities had named 4 bodyguards as suspects in the murder case, all of whom had disappeared. But they lacked any solid proof that these bodyguards had done anything wrong. Eventually, all 4 of them were found dead, too. I'm listening. The FBI was unable to establish a clear picture of what really happened. That's when Alice tracked down the suspected bodyguards and led the FBI to all 4 corpses. That's only a taste of what she's accomplished. I used to be like you, Snake. Supernatural abilities and mystical phenomena were nothing more than superstition, so I thought. But Alice is the real thing. She's made a believer out of me.
Roger, don't waste your breath trying to convince Snake of anything beyond his own worldview.
Alice, you're back.
I'm only here for the mission. It's time to get some work done. Hey man, we can finally agree on something. Go to the residential East Wing, Snake.
East Wing?
Fleming is somewhere in that vicinity.
You viewed that somehow?
Nah, I think it's just a guess. I'd have to go as far as I possibly could. Let's avoid the hows and stick to the whats. I don't want to butt heads with Snake anymore.
Well, you heard her, Snake. Fleming's in the East Wing, so get moving.
Right. East Wing it is. Might as well, since I have nothing else to go on.
Cool.
Just remember, always go the furthest amount of distance that you have to go, because that's where you'll have... I'm putting that box on. Sorry, I didn't want to equip that. Meanwhile, I'll use the ration for a movement option here. Oh, he's giving himself the Action Plus card there. Yeah, I see a nice old ladder there. With the scope, and... yeah, I can't quite use the scoop to get some attack going on here. Is that guy's just moving in place like that? Surprise! Damn, he's got 80 damage and body armor to start with. That is a beefy boy. 80 damage, 80 health, pardon me. picking a fight with that dude may have been a poor idea, but unfortunately I didn't think I could sneak past him. And just force him to discard. Chop him up. Hey, there we go. Nice. Is that the door closing? Oh, sweet shit. This guy is 120 life, and he's got a bodysuit also. Oh, boy. My best bet may be to walk up and just punch him and then run. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not going to be a whole lot of running happening there, so... Alright, let's just try to crack some of this open here as best we can. Oh, his body armor didn't do anything for him. That's excellent. But he's got a counterattack? Wow. That's a little unexpected. Alright, sure. Let's summon Meryl to get some of our stuff back. Alright, a couple more bullets will clear this problem right up. Hell yeah. Alright, now we equip our box again, and... hopefully we should be safe from this point. Have a look around here. Yeah, that's just us. There is a dude in there, so we got to be careful as we go. Uh-oh. Snake, wait. What is it? I had a vision. Premonition.
Premonition? What did you see, Alice?
To his head. A ridiculously large gun. Gun fires loudly. Snake's head is blown off.
Ugh.
I need some more details about this. What actually am I supposed to be on the lookout for? See, there's nothing to really worry about there. It's just... looks like some dormitories here. Dorms. Dormitory is the building we're in right now. Sorry. And being a fool. Yeah, use it, don't. Cool. This, of course, since the actions are the same for both options here. Okay, let's take a look at this dude real quick. Oh, he does have a body armor on, so can we? Just end turn, I guess, because I'm pressing my buttons wrong. All right, don't move in front of this guy. That's the first order of business. Dump both of these. And we draw some more armaments, which is great. Look in here. Ooh. There's a booster pack. Oh, hell. I didn't even realize that was what the deal was. Oh, well, we got our booster pack, though. That's good, probably. Turn. Just wait around for a bit here. Oh, of course, they just immediately know that this cardboard box is actually full of snakes. Fuck my life, that's gonna be a little bit rough. I'm currently getting pinched, and I don't have a good way to get out of here other than just take one of these guys out. Because both these rooms have... Yeah, we died for that. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to... We're probably gonna have to kill all those dudes off first. Damage direction. Damage by an attack depends not only on the attack value, but also on the direction of the attack. Attacks from behind, yeah. Okay, basically, big thing here is that I've got to sneak around that dude a little better. Yeah, whatever, we've heard that spiel before. Time to go and rescue this dude. First of all, we'll equip the box. And get a move on. Let's go. Honestly, that building is probably a bit of a trap. I just gotta wait for this guy to move out of the way. In the immortal words of Ludacris, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, god damn it, of course he was facing this direction. Well, I get it, dude. You didn't think the reference is fun. Fuck. Well, that's good. Okay, so I am going to have to go through this building. Damn. Shut up. I've already seen it. I can't press start to skip these scenes. Is that? Okay, just move our way on down here. In the middle of this tight hallway, in the throes of this tight hallway here. Let's use this. Okay, good. For a second, I thought that was... Holy hell, what is that? It's wild. And he can still get me... Wow, that's fucking insane, honestly. That's... Let's move in ever so slightly. Oh, I think the door is still open. Because of reasons, but hey, I'm technically out of sight of everybody, so... Okay, what's that? That's another pack, but it is behind a thing that sets us on alert. So we're just gonna wait this out here. This for now. this go to a useful place? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, it is being well protected by a guy. And that looks like a level 1 security door, which we don't have access to as far as I'm aware at this point. And that just goes there. Okay. So, time to wait some more. Basically, just kind of hope that duder gives up at some point. Not that we can see. This might be about to be a problem. Here, let's just walk up to this and see if it has anything to say to us. Oh, is this the other door closing? Yeah. See? Can't do nothing here. Gonna have to move over to that ladder. Go down that way. Oh. Fuck my life. And of course, this dude is still blocking. Still blocking the path. I'm just gonna have to axe him at some point, aren't I? I'm just gonna have to go on the offensive. Take the nice long path. Can't just hop that fence, can I? There's no other way out. Well. Just wait around for him to walk up and... Okay, he's on patrol here. Don't turn around. Don't... Thank goodness he didn't turn around, at least not all the way. Let me try turning this to an actual 90-degree camera angle. Alright, sneak up on this guy, and... give him the old chop chop. That's right, that thing doesn't care about his body armor. Fuck yeah. That's what we like to see. As I now expose myself a little bit here, to danger, not something that you're thinking, but... Hey, there we go. We got the Nikita missile. Hell yeah. I have no idea how good or not that's going to be in this game, but I'm going to assume it'll have some value, because it usually does. take the ladder. Let's have a quick lunch while we're down here. That top-down view for a second here. Let's see if I can figure out what deal we're dealing in here. Am I gonna have to start crouching and get under there? I'm gonna assume we have to drop into a crawl here. Yep. Now we stand up. Alright, and he is watching over the ladder pretty well, so we're going to not do that. That would be kind of stupid. Discard those in order to burn some turn here. Sadly, I can't just punch that guy in the face and take away his turn, because, yeah. I mean, I suppose I could give him a knuckle sandwich anyway, but I don't think he's gonna take enough knockdown to lose his hand here. Yeah, let's give him some fisting. There we go. He's down a card. Unfortunately, he's not down enough cards to do what I want out of this. And for that matter, got that body armor, so he's not going to take a ton of damage. But he fainted. So that's pretty cool. Just step on him and pick this thing up. Hell yeah. Oh shit, we still get to keep moving. Alright. Well. Hold on. Let me take a look at the top part of our map here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go into that side of the building. That's gonna take us over here, right? And this is the building we have to go into, but surely we're gonna have to take the crap route. Wait, no, we're... Crap route? No, we're over here. God, the fact that this is a repeated structure is actually throwing me off significantly here. Let's move this way. Okay, somehow he doesn't know that I just did that to him. He just gets punched, shot, and then he gets up and he goes back on his way. Sure, whatever, dude. You know what? I ain't even mad. That's funny. That is funny stuff. Ding dong.
Snake, it's a room in the East Wing. Alice thinks she has a fix on Fleming's location.
There's definitely someone in there. I can't tell if it's Fleming. It's as if he's been captured, hands tied behind his back, moving about restlessly. The Far East End, right?
But she doesn't feel the presence of any guards in the area.
That's odd. They're after Pythagoras, or whatever you pronounce it as last time. Fleming is their star hostage. How could they just leave him unsupervised? No guards. Nothing?
Maybe that's how Leon operates.
What kind of man is Leon, anyway?
He calls himself Leon the Lion, and he has over 100 soldiers at his disposal. His unit is made up of men who've lost their homeland. Men from small countries in Southeast Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, put under United States aegis after their civil wars. I told you earlier that Leon's men don't share a common ideology, but they do share a common cause. Which is to overthrow U.S. puppet regimes and restore independence to each country.
I don't know, he sounds pretty cool, actually.
They despise America and seek revenge. Leon is a seasoned veteran, able to control even such a motley group as this.
But why would these mercenaries be bothered with Maloney?
I don't know. But what I do know is these people aren't legitimate soldiers, Snake. There's no telling what they'll pull.
Fleming could even be a decoy for all we know.
Either way, you need to find out the truth.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Can't believe I'm fighting ice. Man, after I just got done saying that they sounded kind of cool, because their whole thing is about overthrowing U.S. puppet regimes in their former home countries. Well, yes, continued still home countries, but man, that's gonna ruin things. Why are you like this? All right, I remember why you're like this. We take 2 steps and then we get another phone call. Snake, I forgot to mention something. Gary? What is it? The room you're heading for is probably fitted with a security system. A charge coupled device scans its target, and if it matches a pre-programmed description, you're in. But an alarm will sound if you're not registered. The room Dr. Fleming is being held in is also under tight security. So how should I handle it? I don't remember. He had a very, like, Western sounding last name. And I don't know, I think it's just like does that show up on my... Oh yeah, because I turned my cursor off. Here we go. Oh, it says capture cursor on PPSSP. Well, okay, I had to actually click it. This thing looks very, like, I don't know, looks like a a pattern like I feel like you might see out west. Slightly cowboy looking. You should be able to register at the terminal in the East Wing, but I don't know the password. Can I get through the air ducts? Maybe. I really don't know.
No, Snake. The lab info we've acquired from various organizations should provide us with a list of potential passwords. We've also obtained a wealth of info that the Spencer unit, assigned to this mission before you, didn't have access to. You might as well try it. Head for the East Wing, Snake. We have to find a way to get you past security.
Right. Okay, guys, I've got an idea. I'm gonna go pick up one of those guards, and I'm just gonna throw him through the security gates. And we're gonna see if that works. I had to reshuffle, so I'm having a costly turn here. Walk on up and hit the triangle button. Now that I know that this works, by the way. Guess who forgot like 90% of the manual that they actually read? Well. Snake.
Snake! I'm going to list off a string of potential passwords. Type them in as I read them.
Okay. Just do it one at a time. We gotta wait for these things to test, okay?
First try, Pythagoras. That's spelt exactly how it's pronounced.
Oh, fuck you, Roger. Damn. The thing just scanned me on its own.
Is the terminal broken?
I don't know. It seems to have identified me as Hans Davis.
Hans Davis? Anyone you know?
Oh?
You've never been in this lab before, have you?
Ever?
Well, there are two possibilities. Either the machine is broken, or you're a Hans Davis.
Oh, knock it off. Never gone by that name. See? I'll show you my driver's license. Where the fuck is my wallet?
Well, it bugs the hell out of me what happened, but you've been granted access as Hans Davis, so you should be able to get through the East Wing. Check each room.
Telephone company stole it. Ah, the fucking telephone company, of course. Right. Colonel, the telephone company stole my wallet. Snake, you just left your wallet here at base. I told you you should have taken it with you, and now look where we are. Roger, the door opened. I was granted access to the quarters.
What about the dollar coins?
Your guess is as good as mine. The security system identified me as Hans Davis. Can you check that name out?
Absolutely. In the meantime, go see if Fleming's inside.
It's not a very big room. I think I'd be able to see him from here, but sure. Erg! Roger, there's a guy here with a paper bag on his head. Take it easy. Get that bag off your head. Oh. Oh, who's this guy? That is quite the piece of equipment he's got there. Damn.
Snake.
Well, you must be Snake. Leon, is it? The legendary Solid Snake. Mercenary of mercenaries. Superhero straight out of the comics. Of course they would make a superhero out of a soldier. Boys, we've found him. We've found the gay Punisher. But to me, you're no more than a hapless clown. Excuse me, I prefer the term court jester. No, not even a clown. You're nothing like that. Like what? Each time your master throws you a stick, go to fetch it. Bring it back, a wagging tail. You're just a pitiful dog. Have you seen some types of dogs? I may be a dog, but at least I'm like a chihuahua or something. Snake. You are far too white to be a chihuahua. The US government got you this far. You could tie your own shoes without Uncle Sam's help. A ridiculously large gun, huh?
Snake, Alice is searching for a way out. You've got to buy her some time.
I'd say hog is more fitting than the land. Snake, stop talking about my hog. Can you get around with that spare tire gut? Wow! Christ. Yeah, I don't know. I want to shoot him now, too. Jeez. Why does such a big boy like yourself need to hide behind so many men? Can't hold your own in a fight? I don't need troops to beat the likes of you, Snake. But there's no time to play. You've got something much more important to take care of. It's Pythagoras, isn't it? What makes it so special? What is it exactly, and why are you searching for it? You know, Snake, Fleming is a key element of fulfilling your mission. It's too bad I have to snuff out that element. Right here, right now. Somehow I feel like a gun with a barrel that long is probably just a bad idea. Looks like Dougie fetched the wrong stick. I prefer tennis balls. Finish him. I'm sure his master will bury him in a pet cemetery along with all the other loyal dogs. Damn. Somebody's stun grenade actually worked. Damn. The survivor. Come on, Snake. You should know he's a fat man in a video game. He's immune to bullets. Over here! Listen, if he was gonna make the fat jokes, I'll do it too. And you are? Swallowtail. Oh, she's like butterfly coated then. That means that clearly she's 8. She has my wallet. Fuck. Huh? We'll have to fight our way up to the north exit to get out of here. I have a card level 1. Equip this and you'll be able to open level 1 doors.
Do what she says, Snake.
Well, shit, she really does have my wallet. Ah, I see. This is where all the, like, support stuff would actually come in handy, huh? Teleco, do you have that equipped by default, or I'm going to have to actually wait until I draw it? Okay. Stuff here. Oh, I see. She's got, like, decent-looking weapons. Destroys equipment. That seems pretty solid on the USP there. That's... I kind of like that. With that thing. And what about this last one? Oh, yeah, that's... I gotcha. Alright, well, as long as they're going into the buildings and stuff, that's fine. Ah, yes, he rounded the corner. Snake, behind you! Oh, I should have worn my body armor on my back. Actually, 15! Oh, Jesus, that is, that kind of explains that, I think, actually. Quite expensive. What's this guy got for gear? They usually are pretty well armored here. Okay, let's equip the USP and then there's Olga. Punch this guy. Oh, he didn't take any damage because of his body armor. Really? It defends against fists? Come on. Hey, look out. I'm about to fill his ass with lead. Snake, that was more like the side of him. Oh. Well. Never mind. That body armor really doesn't actually cover us from the back. Here, catch! She just throws it from like a mile away. Probably not necessary to use that, but just to get his cost down a little bit. Yeah, see, what was I saying? I was honestly too much. Let's... get running here. Oh, my controller disconnected. One sec. Fix that real quick. Out that direction if necessary, and these are both like equip type, huh? Doors open. Right this way. Use that and keep on going. Okay. That gate is not open for us right now. I mean, part of it could be that these dudes see us and we're gonna have to actually fight them in a moment, but... No, wait, no, I probably just have to go and, like, stand in front of it and look at it at least, right? Yeah. There we go. And we get through, and she just sort of magnetizes to our butt really quickly. You're lucky we ran into each other. According to Yin and Yang, finding a butterfly in the first throes of spring foretells good luck throughout the year. Actually, finding a yellow butterfly or swallowtail brings good luck, but a white one is bad luck. A swallowtail, bringer of good fortune, understand? Sorry, I don't get it. You lost me at the yin and yang part. Basically... Oh, we probably gotta get out of here.
Ha ha ha, that's enough. Long time no see, Teliko. It's great to hear your voice again.
Hello, Colonel. It has been a while.
I saw your name on the HRT list, so I thought...
Yeah, speaking of which, I may be the only one left. Gee, there's a real geopolitical statement here.
Wasn't it Leon's unit that...
Yes. Are you with the CIA now, Colonel?
I am.
Roger.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Teliko, this is the moment you've been waiting for. The real deal is standing right in front of you.
I'm Teliko Friedman. Solid Snake. You mean, this is...
That's right. It's Hans Davis in the flesh. Back when I was a visiting instructor at the FBI, Teliko was just a rookie. I told her all about you.
That's right. Hearing about Solid Snake's adventures really inspired me. What kind of fairy tales did you feed her, Roger?
Not fairy tales. All the stories are recorded as factual events. I'm in a position to know.
We have more important things to worry about right now, Roger. One of them being that Fleming wasn't really Fleming.
The imposter might have been one of Leone's men.
The real Fleming was taken to BRC 026. What? I caught an earful of some soldiers' complaints when they were ordered to move him. I heard the name Fleming, so I decided to follow.
You followed them? So you must know what room he's being held in, too.
Yes, and I got a good look at his face. I knew it was Fleming as soon as I saw him.
So when Gary told us that Fleming was being kept in the residential quarters...
Gary?
He's one of the lab engineers. It seems the lab workers were forced onto a boat and shipped somewhere, but he managed to escape.
That's highly questionable. It's hard to believe someone could get past Leone so easily. Maybe Gary is one of Leone's. Ding dong. Don't be ridiculous. I'm Gary. 100% Gary Murray. No more, no less. I know I saw them taking away Dr. Fleming.
Maybe Leone allowed Gary to escape, knowing that he would lead us in the wrong direction with false information.
So you're saying that he used me to trap you? If you're really who you say you are. That's it. What is your problem, Missy? Call me Swallowtail. What? Yin and Yang says that finding a butterfly in the first throes of spring... I have no idea what you're rambling about. I had to suffer through that whole speech. I didn't expect you to be such an impatient man.
I know how he feels.
Oh.
Snake, I want you to head for BRC 026 with Teleco. We can trust her intelligence.
You mean she gets to tag along? I'm much more familiar with how this place works. You'll be needing my help, won't you?
The two of you should go together.
Alright, alright. Gary, just lay low in the office. Gary. Gary, are you listening? Gary? Come in, Gary! I don't know about him. Seems a little shady. Are you wearing perfume, Teleco? On a mission? Don't be silly. Why would I do that? What's that smell, then?
We don't have time to deal with Gary right now. Head north to BRC to wherever it is. Blah, 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 blah. Now is our chance to find Fleming. Don't forget, Teleco can use each card 3 times.
It's my best feature. Snake, shut up.
However, her life is lower than yours, Snake. Be careful out there.
Right. Yeah, that. Exactly, basically. Hey, we got numbers and we have obtained B. Her best feature is cheating. Oh, I can make jokes here, but I digress. Ooh, we got some cards. Hey, yeah, we picked up the Nikita missile. Yeah. Oh god, that's expensive. But it does seem to be quite powerful. Just use that on some guy who's really far away. But what if I find the bomb? Then what? Do I have to, like, turn it off or something? This isn't, like, one of those reality shows or anything, right, Alice? A lot of TV shows in England have started having movie stars on, and then they, like, get tricked on the air. That's not what's happening here, right? Alice? Are you listening? Enough talk. Just keep looking, okay? Just keep telling me to look, Alice. Aren't you the one with second sight or whatever? I don't concentrate, my senses scatter. I lose sight. So concentrate then! Can't. Something's bothering me right now. 3 people were murdered on that plane. Each of them has a number carved into them. Will those numbers be? No, it can't be him. Even if he's not directly responsible, how could... He could be involved somehow. No, maybe someone is trying to frame him. That would make more sense, but still. Come on, Alice. Concentrate.
So, all these planes belong to us now? That's right. Every plane in U.S. airspace is under my control. I can do whatever I want with them. If the U.S. government doesn't treat me right, those passengers will suffer. Boy, I wouldn't want to get on your bad side. You'd better not. That reminds me, did you keep your promise? Yeah, I wrote 5, just like you said. But the woman next to me started screaming and I got all panicked, so I had to kill her too. Oh.
Oh god, this spiderweb logo here. That's, Man, all I can think about is that... Oh shit.
Are you satisfied with your MGS 1-pack? Haha, of course you're not. There's always something better for you. It's the all-new MGS 2-pack. The M9 tranquilizer, hanging, and even headshots. You can't escape the attack of the enhancements. Check the local card shop during intermission.
This song is a fucking jam too, so like... Yo! I was about to say something, and it was about how, like, the guy with the number carving thing, it's like, okay, I guess you do want to make that this guy's, like, this weird operative who's involved with military-related stuff, but also, like, that's just a fantasy version of a serial killer, too. Like, there is no difference between that and, like, some dude that is about 30% Ed gain by weight. Narrative weight, not necessarily physical weight. I mean, he could be a large individual, but either that or maybe Ed Gain weighs like only a small amount of pounds. I don't know. Fuck it. Perhaps the word weight was not the right choice to use here. Something that if the game is about to make the jokes about Link Battle. Oh, good gravy. Anyway, this is actually something I need to know about. Yeah, some weapons are listed as equip type. Combine it with an ammo card of the same caliber. Oh, I see. That is incredibly complicated. These things better be really good. They do have the ability to counterattack, which I guess is something. Holy shit, this is a long tutorial. Some cards have marks on the... Yeah, I did see those, indicating direction and color. Called interference marks. Cards equipped that... Cards in the equip column. Red provides more single target attack. Defense is reduced. Blue does the opposite. Green increases reaction probability by 10% and reduces your other stats. Gotcha. Marks change the attack and defense power of neighboring weapon and equipment cards. However, when equipment is lost due to reaction and other effects, the interference effects applied by that equipment also disappear, as you would expect. The trick is to maximize your attack and hit using the equipment's position in the window. Duly noted. I'm gonna save, and I will be right back, everybody. God, what a long tutorial. The granularity involved is a lot of grains, to be fair. It's quite a lot of granularity. So this definitely seems like one of those things where it's like, wow, that's a lot of numbers. Let's take a look at everybody's deck, and I have no idea how much I'm going to actually be doing with the rest of this, but we'll see what we can do here. Oh yeah, hold up. I have money. I can go buy some cards, some carded board here. We got a P90, Looks like it's a... Yeah, it's an equip type. I figured. Judging by the fact that describes the ammunition right there, 5.7mm times 2 in the actual card text. Area attack, it knocks your targets down, just like Garland. We got a different cardboard box. Used to transport perishable goods. There it is, it's the orange. So, my question, is there a difference in terms of like gameplay between these cardboard boxes? Surely they would make more or less sense in certain areas, and maybe that would affect how good they are or something, but otherwise is it just the funny arrows that are on them? Because, yeah. And here we go, a cool book. Stop movement of enemies who find it very good reading. Ah, yes, that's what they're using to refer to as pornography. It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography. Thank you, Homer. And yeah, there's another P90. There's a fund. Makes ally draw one card. And if only... Oh my god, this controller is not liking being Bluetooth today, I see. Well, I can fix that. I wonder if it's just that the batteries are not necessarily always the best at giving like a stable amount of power or something. And here we go. Here's a bomb switch. This will be nice for... Detonates all planted bombs. That should pop our C4, right? So I think Snake would probably enjoy having that. Snake, you probably should take this with you. Huh? Okay. Take it. And back up. Do a quick deck swap here. She's got a lot of grenades and a lot of these. Do you have ammunition for any of these guns? It does kind of also make me think, hey, yeah, maybe we should restrict to a fairly restricted amount of weapons here. Do I need this? This is... I don't think I get much of the equipment level thing here. Makes it short and easy to carry. Makes it comfy and easy to wear. Wait. That's different. Yeah, I mean, honestly, she could just go all in on support if I feel like doing things that way. Something else in here that I remember that was like, hey, yeah, good to I mean, we could also just remember to give her some of the non-equip type guns. Of which I quite honestly just don't have enough of. Oh yeah, I wanted to give Snick the Nikita missile here. No, we'll keep the C4 in there if we have the chaff grenade. I'll take out one of the SOCOMs, and that way I have something to give to Teleco, and we can take one of those out. And now we'll save. And surely I will not regret any of this build. Let's go take a quick peek at Brick 26 here. And see if we can do this. What is that awful smell? When I first came in, it made me nauseous too. Spray some of that perfume you're wearing, Teleco. But I'm not wearing any perfume!
Snake, I checked up on that name you were identified as by the security system. Hans Davis.
Ugh.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I've got a splitting headache.
Take the headache medicine attached to your chain. And Snake, I found out quite a lot.
I can believe it. Now let's hear it.
Hans Davis was the top dog at that laboratory several years ago. He was Fleming's supervisor and presided over various research projects. He was on loan from Beagle as a lab chief, but has no records on file before that. When Hans first arrived, witnesses attest that dozens of children were taken from the main island to Lobito Island by boat.
Children?
No one ever heard from them again.
Eagle, wow.
Locals say droves of children being lured into a boat conjured up an image eerily reminiscent of the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
Could those children have been used as test subjects for the new drug?
I don't know, but apparently Hans is the type of man who will use any means, fair or foul, to get what he wants.
That's not where the ritual of conjuration was held. Gary?
Conjuration?
Test patients for the new drug were forced to sleep in that storehouse, packed in like sardines. An accident caused most of them to die. They were closed in for quite a while. A lot of people died in there, Snake. Where are you, Gary? Would you like to know about Hans Davis? Do you know something about him? What's so funny? Sorry, Snake. It's just amusing to hear you ask about Hans so earnestly.
What are you laughing about?
A new drug was definitely being developed in this laboratory, but it's not your typical combat enhancer. It's the proverbial golden egg, one that will hatch into riches beyond our wildest dreams. What's that mean? What are you hiding from us? All I wanted was the ACUA research data. ACUA? Structural formulas, biosynthetic / metabolic pathways, and of course, the clinical testing data. I wanted all of it. Then I'd have to get Fleming to crack the code for me. I was waiting so long for my big break, cooped up in this depressing lab.
So Pythagoras is encoded?
Pythagoras? You think I give a damn about Pythagoras? For all I care, your team, Beagle, and that giant tub of a soldier can kill each other over it.
Pythagoras has nothing to do with ACUA then?
Snake, can you tell me with a straight face that you haven't the slightest clue about Pythagoras or whatever the fuck he's talking about? Sorry. Why would I know anything? Wow. I suppose number 16 doesn't ring a bell either. Seems like you're all still groping around in the dark. About Solid Snake's involvement too, I suppose.
What was that?
Children were kidnapped and brought to this island. Locals were even comparing it to the Pied Piper of Hamlin, believe it or not. Boy, did they hit the nail on the head. Locals are surprisingly more in tune with what's going on than you are.
Gary, what do you know about Solid
Snake, I'll let you figure it out. Just ask yourself, Snake. Were you involved with the research somehow? Why were you granted full access at the retina scan? Oh god, I got a fucking clone wandering around, don't I? And why were you identified as Hans Davis?
Don't listen to him, Snake.
Your beloved Pythagoras whatever is Metal Gear. What? Ooh. Pythagoras has something to do with a weapon called Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Out with it, Gary.
I'm afraid I'll have to be signing off soon. Thanks to all of you and your big mission, those soldiers were drawn out of my hair, buying me just enough time to obtain the Accurate data. Not only that, but you even filled me in on Fleming's true whereabouts. Just look at our little informative session here as my heartfelt thanks to you. But I'm a busy man. I'll be needing Fleming to help me turn this data into several large briefcases full of dead presidents.
That's a lot of presidents.
Funny how, without the code, this data is just a jumble of rubbish. Oh, and to answer your question, Snake, I'm just a stone's throw away from BRC 26. And let me tell you, it fucking reeks over there. Let's see who can get to Fleming first, shall we? Ugh. If Fleming cracks the code, he'll be nothing more than a waste of space to me. After all, there's no need for two Accurate developers. Gary, why'd you decide to change how you're pronouncing it? What the fuck? How does it feel to talk with a soon-to-be billionaire? Oh, baby, I'm getting out the fucking guillotine as we speak.
Gary! Come in, Gary!
Roger, what's all this about Metal Gear? It died in Zanzibar.
It was previously discussed as a possibility.
So you knew.
One of our investigators stated the possibility of a nuclear development project taking place in the physics and chemistry laboratory. But there wasn't any smoking gun proof of it. It was nothing more than a possibility.
Even if it was the slimmest of possibilities, it should have been put under investigation. What do you think you're here for, Snake?
Truth be told, it was. But we were pressured out of it before we could really get down to business. A very powerful individual is behind Beagle.
What is Metal Gear, Colonel?
It's a nuclear-equipped walking battle tank. once the strict property of the United States, but due to a leakage of military secrets, other countries were equipped with enough technical capability to build their own.
Nuclear equipped? Why would something like that be in this lab? Who would do such a thing? And for what purpose?
You could bet the house that Beagle is behind this. But still, could Pythagoras really be Metal Gear?
They both got a lot of triangles in them. Makes perfect sense to me. That would mean Leon's unit is after Metal Gear.
Do those bastards plan on firing a nuke at the United States of America?
Roger, can you zero in on Gary's location?
How about it, Alice? Can you find Gary?
I asked Roger.
Alice? What's on your mind?
Just, something's bothering me. It's the horrible smell from this building, isn't it? Nothing important. Roger, is there a sign of Gary? I can't seem to view him for some reason.
I see. At any rate, we know that Gary was after the ACUA data. I'll report back to headquarters that Pythagoras could very well be the development plans for a Metal Gear. But Snake, I intend to withhold any mention of your name or previous involvement with Pythagoras from my reports. And I won't be asking any questions about your connection to Hans Davis for the time being.
I don't mind. Let them think what they want about me.
No, Snake. If they have any second thoughts about your intentions, it could jeopardize our mission. Your presence is vital to this operation and important to me. The only lead we've got left is Fleming. Find him before Gary does.
Do you say that I was important to you?
Snake, now is not the time. No, I don't believe love can bloom even on a battlefield. Fleming's corpse can't help us either.
Gary was serious, Snake. If he gets there before us, Fleming's life is in danger. Let's hurry.
Head for BRC 026, Snake. And find Fleming immediately.
Oh, this long cutscene isn't helping us with that immediately thing, so we better bail. Damn, that really was like 15 minutes. That has actually eaten most of the time that I was gonna prepare for this. I am kind of sorely tempted to just save state this and continue next time. In fact, what's our... What happened? Wait. Oh my fucking lord, I done screwed up today. Cool. So, hold up. Funny story. I actually clicked start recording when I meant to start streaming. And then I clicked start streaming when I meant to start recording. So, my VOD on Twitch, my Twitch uptime is shorter than my... Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid, you guys. Holy crap. I was expecting it to happen eventually, and I guess I'm glad it took me over 10 years to get there, but hey, at least I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for that long. I've been streaming off and on for a very long time. Anyway. So, I'm gonna drop a quick save state in here. And I think that just that way we can pull this up immediately next week without having to go through that whole, without having to skip that cutscene. But here's what we've learned so far. Things are a little bit strange here. I believe Metal Gear Acid is considered to be a separate continuity from Metal Gear where basically the earlier games in the series happened, but Metal Gear Solid did not. Which means I also don't know if anything in MGS3 is real, because that is a predecessor game with a different character. But I guess nor for that matter MGS5, but MGS5 definitely did not exist at this point, but I believe MGS3 did. So, what we've learned is that very probably Snake was acting under the name Hans Davis and was involved with this operation at some point back in their past. So, yes, that's, yeah. Interesting. I think the idea of it being an alternate continuity is kind of neat, and it sort of makes sense with the fact that this is a different playstyle. Anyhow, folks, that is going to do. We will pick this mission up next time. Next time we stream Metal Gear Acid. And we get to be like, wow, the Metal Gear franchise is full of some silly shit, huh? And so is this game. Anyway.